So we are hearing right now that Olori Naomi and Kabiyesi, they both bent down their head and cried together as the lovers they were. The tears rolled down their eyes as we heard, just because Kabiyesi begin to open up old memories to Olori Naomi. Yes, so the two lovers cannot be without remembering the past and sharing their past experiences and what they have or must have went through as at the time they separated. So my people, the information getting to us is that Olori Naomi and Kabiyesi is not an exception when it comes to remembering the last things that happened in their life while they were apart, as they spoke on the things that happened and how they were able to, meet, how they were able to go through, to scale through the challenges they had, as at the time both of them were not together. So we heard Ooni of Ife was reminding Olori Naomi everything that Olori Naomi did to him, the time Olori Naomi left him and traveled with Obobi. We heard Kabiyesi was like, he was so hot. In fact, he told Olori Naomi that he was so hot that period and he thought his world was about to crumble. Like he thought he doesn't like he thought the world has come to an end for him, because he thought Olori Naomi was slipping off his hands. So we heard as he was telling Olori Naomi everything, and as at also the time that he went to seclusion, that he was not concentrating because a lot of things were running through his mind. Like, how was he going to stay without Olori Naomi? Was he going to lose this woman lastly, or how is it going to be? How is life finally going to be without Olori Naomi? And also the time when he was sick and we heard he called Olori Naomi, and Olori Naomi said she was not going to come, that is either Kabiyesi should just find his way to the hospital and she can come to the hospital, that she is not going to step foot into that and into that palace. And we also they also said he still reminded Olori Naomi the time that the uncle were drinking. Queen Naomi's uncle was raking up and down that he needs the bride price, that he is going to take the bride price and there is nothing anyone will do about it. We heard Ooni of Ife said he almost fainted, like he almost died, that he can't even imagine collecting Olori Naomi's bride price back. That would be his worst nightmare. So after reminding Olori Naomi all these things, we heard Olori Naomi felt really so bad over what Kabiyesi said, and Olori Naomi just fell on his feet, apologized to him, started crying on his feet, apologizing that she felt also bad during those periods, but she was helpless because her uncle was on her neck. Everybody, her mommy, her uncle, people were telling her, Kabiyesi does not deserve you. What are you still doing there? Why don't you just find your way and get out of that place? Kabiyesi does not deserve you. Kabiyesi did this, Kabiyesi did that. So Kabiyesi on the other side also apologized to Olori Naomi. So it was a moment of apology between these two lovers, as they kept apologizing to themselves, like they just want to forget about the past and move on and forge ahead. So right now I think it's really coming to reality that Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi are coming back together as one, and there is nothing anyone would do about it because they have determined. Yeah, because even as at the time we were blogging about how they separated, how they were fighting, how Queen Naomi said she was not going to marry again, I usually tell you guys that at last it is Queen Naomi that knows what she wants, and Kabiyesi knows what they want. So it is them that will determine at last what they will do and how they are going to handle their situation. When they feel me, it is them, the two adults will decide whether they are going back to themselves. And I told the people that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that there is a bit hope in their relationship, because it did not really go bad after all. It didn't go too much bad, So right now, I think we are there when we are now. The only thing that we are expecting right now is for them to fix their wedding date, so that we can as well jubilate. And from then henceforth, all what we will be here blogging about is what's the good life that Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi is enjoying ever after, not to be blogging about what the Oloris do, this, that. Now they feel me. So that is that. So Queen Naomi really went so emotional. We heard she apologized to Kabiyesi, that all those while it was not her. Like, she was not the one doing all those things. She was not the one rejecting Kabiyesi or saying that she doesn't want anymore. That it was just the pressure from her mommy, from the uncle, and the things that these Oloris were doing was, in fact, it was becoming too much. The things that these Oloris was doing, it was becoming too much. And there is nothing, in fact, she doesn't know how else to do this. She doesn't know how to handle the whole situation. That is why it seems that she was just quiet, because those periods we heard that Olori Naomi was not even talking. It was her action that was doing the talking. She doesn't talk too much. It was either her uncle was speaking for her on her behalf, or her mommy. So she was not the one speaking out. But right now, we have understood, as she told Kabiyesi, that it is her mommy and her uncle and a lot of people who were giving her pleasure, and simply because those ones, they wanted the best for her. So they thought Kabiyesi was just using her to pass time, that Kabiyesi doesn't really love her, that Kabiyesi just wanted her because of the prophecy, but that apart from prophecy, Kabiyesi does not need her, as Kabiyesi used his mouth that time to say that all the pleasure that he needs, that Oletik is who gives her all the pleasure. And that gave Oletik the effrontery to do what she did, and she continues to flaunt around Kabiyesi. Even up till now, she still have not accepted that Kabiyesi is going to wed only Queen Naomi. She still wants Kabiyesi to wed her also. Or the other day we heard she was telling Kabiyesi that Kabiyesi should cancel the wedding between him and Queen Naomi and wed her, that it's only her who was able to give him double of what Olori Naomi gives to him. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget that all these are alleged information. I will be right back.